The PGA Tour's $108 million showpiece has arrived amid an ugly sideshow that can't be ignored. Bryson DeChambeau, Dustin Johnson, Sergio Garcia, Louis Oosthuizen, Patrick Reed, Brooks Koepka. All 6 of these players made last year's FedEx Cup Tour Championship Final 30. All 6 aforementioned names are major winners. But none of them will take to the tee later this week for the FedEx St. Jude Championship at DPC Southwind. As the PGA Tour prepares for its 2021-22 swan song, golf is in the midst of a bitter civil war following the emergence of the Rebel Live Golf Series that has already reshaped the landscape and threatens to change golf forever. The FedEx Cup Playoffs is the PGA Tour's showpiece finale with a staggering $75 million, odd $107.5 million, on the line. It shapes as one of the PGA Tour's biggest weapons against the rapidly growing Live Golf Series, and an event that has been won by Tiger Woods, Jordan Spieth and Rory McIlroy during the 16 years the FedEx Cup Playoffs have been running. Indeed, the $60,503,382 Australian dollars McIlroy has earned in tournament prize payouts and FedEx Cup bonuses ranks as the highest, including Woods, in the history of the competition. The feat came after his second career FedEx Cup, a unique tournament that sees the best of each year against one another, title in 2019. It's prepared to lose billions of dollars to leverage plaintiffs in the sport of golf to sports-wash the Saudi government's deplorable reputation for human rights abuses. Interestingly, it was a fellow Aussie, Cameron Percy, who spilled the beans on Smith, revealing on Australian radio that the Open champion and compatriot Mark Leishman were gone. Hours later the Telegraph report broke. Smith pointedly said during his pre-tournament press conference that any news on his future would come from Cameron Smith and not Cameron Percy. Percy's interview also tapped into the PGA Tour's, and its defenders, major gripe with the Rebel League, who are being told they have blood on their hands for accepting Saudi-backed money. The more and more you look into it, some people don't care, some people have got a conscience and do care, Percy said. It really comes down to, they just executed 80 people this week, just chopped their heads off. They're not the nicest people in the world. Do you just look past that and go, oh well, I'm rich, I don't really care? It's a tough one, it really is. McIlroy's comments ahead of the FedEx Cup playoffs also highlight what the PGA Tour offers and what, at this stage at least, Live Golf can't: drama, despair and legacy. McIlroy, a 4-time major winner, said it was a tough pill to swallow after Smith overran him on the final day at St Andrews last month. The few days after it were okay, I guess. It probably took me 3 or 4 days to sort of get back to myself again. But I think what softened the blow a little bit, I felt, I should have got the ball up and down on 9, 12 and 14, he said. But apart from that, I didn't lose it. I think that's what made it a little easier to get over. The fact that Cam went out and shot 30 on the back 9, it's not as if I went out there, shot 75. Despite the withdrawals of Tommy Fleetwood and Hideki Matsuyama, the Northern Irishman headlines a strong list of golfers that includes Smith, Jon Rahm and world number 1 Scottie Scheffler for the US PGA Tour St. Jude Championship in Memphis, Tennessee. McIlroy is the favorite to take home the $18 million, odd $25.8 million, winner's paycheck in 2 weeks' time, with $17 million paid up front and a further $1 million placed into a retirement fund. But he faces stiff competition, with a star-studded list still on display at this week's FedEx playoff opener, including Cameron Smith, Scottie Scheffler, and Jon Rahm. Patrick Cantlay, last year's champion, also is amongst the favorites, while Tony Finau is also coming off his win last month in Detroit. The second playoff event will be held at Wilmington Country Club in Wilmington, Delaware. The FedEx Cup playoffs will wrap up with the top 30 golfers for the year at East Lake Golf Club in Atlanta. 6 Australians will be in the field, with Smith the headline act. But Jason Day's return, after missing the US Open and the Open Championship, sees another major winner join Adam Scott in the field. Mark Leishman, who has also been linked to a move to the Live Golf Series, will also tee up alongside Cam Davis and Lucas Herbert. Golfers play for FedEx Cup points throughout the season, with the top 125 players qualifying for the end-of-season playoffs. The top 70 in the updated FedEx Cup standings will now get a start at the BMW Championship, where there is no weekend cut. Only the top 30 in the standings after that event will qualify for the final event of the season, the Tour Championship, where the winner takes the $18 million US, 25 million Australian dollars, FedEx Cup first prize. The tournament uses a handicap system with FedEx Cup points standings determining what score golfers start on, with those towards the top getting a huge head start on those who only just qualify. Golfers play for FedEx Cup points throughout the season, with the top 125 players qualifying for the end-of-season playoffs. The top 70 in the updated FedEx Cup standings will now get a start at the BMW Championship, where there is no weekend cut. Only the top 30 in the standings after that event will qualify for the final event of the season, the Tour Championship, where the winner takes the $18 million US, 25 million Australian dollars, FedEx Cup first prize. The tournament uses a handicap system with FedEx Cup points standings determining what score golfers start on, with those towards the top getting a huge head start on those who only just qualify. Money on offer. The purse on offer at TPC Southwind is $15 million, with $2.7 million for first prize. The purse will be the same at next week's second playoff leg, where the top 70 will be reduced to 30. But a mind-blowing $18 million will be on offer for first prize for the overall winner of the FedEx Cup, with huge checks for the top 10 who will all receive at least $1 million. In total, the FedEx Cup bonus pool is also going up 25%, from $60 million to 75 meters. The rise in bonuses comes following the very real threat of LIV Golf, which hasn't so much has come and gone but gone with a lot of the talent too.